Tulsa. From sunrise to sunset, the school year is a busy time for families, and sneaking in a workout isn't an easy task. Meghan Donnelly is here from Inner Peace Yoga, showing us some exercises that will fit into our busy schedules.
Hi, Casey. Thank you.
It's good to see you. Now, the parents for Tulsa Public Schools are sitting at home right now, still in their sleepy pants, thinking, I should get off this chair, but it's really fun just sitting here drinking my coffee. But there's some simple things we can do to make every day better, right?
Absolutely. Yoga is probably the best thing that you can do first thing in the morning to really set a positive intention for your day. You feel better, you'll perform better at work, you'll be a better parent because you'll be calmer.
Yes.
And more centered.
Before we look at a couple exercises that I want you to show me how to do so I'm calmer and more centered,
Yes.
Why? Why is yoga better? Why is yoga great?
I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but in a nutshell, yoga incorporates the body, mind, and soul. You feel better up here, you feel better your entire body, and you feel better in here as well. It's more than just exercise. It is a lifestyle of choosing to be more mindful of taking care of yourself, which helps you take care of others better.
There you go. That's great. And one thing that I've realized when I do yoga is I forgot to breathe during the day. And then in yoga, you breathe, you go, whoa, that's what breathing's like. Look, show me a couple things that I can do simply when I wake up in the morning that we can get going.
You know, opening up the chest is really important because, you know, kind of looking like this, because we tend to be over our computers, we're over our smartphones, we're over our steering wheels, so we tend to have poor posture, and that restricts your breathing. So by standing up straight and opening up the chest, you're allowed to take in more, you're able to take in more oxygen.
I always stand up straight when I see you. So I'm like, hey, that's good to see. So,
and even simple things like side bending, Casey, like just waking up in the morning, it seems so simple, but the more open you are, good, see, you can do this.
Yeah, it's really good.
And over the other side. Because then when your ribs are more open, then your lungs have more room to fill up. It's actually very simple. A forward fold is great too. You can bend the knees. You don't have to touch the floor. It's not about touching your toes. It's more about opening up in the backs of the legs and the back. You can just let your head kind of hang here.
I love that you call it a forward fold.
Yes.
Because then it's more relaxing as opposed to stretch down and touch your toes.
It's not about touching your toes.
Like
it's about the journey on the way to touch your toes.
I love that.
Very important.
To touch your toes.
Journey to touch your toes. Good. And so when you stay here and you breathe, that's when things start to loosen up. You can't rush stretching. Stretching comes with patience, a little bit of time, and of course, you have to incorporate oxygen into the equation or your soft tissue won't release.
Yes. And do you find a lot more guys are doing yoga nowadays? I feel like it.
It's true. But yoga was invented by men for men. A lot of people don't know that. Only women were only able to practice yoga a couple hundred years.
Really?
Yes.
Because when we think of yoga, we think of yoga pants, and we think of the women that are drinking wine afterwards, but not men.
Well, we have a lot of men that come to yoga class. Women are more open about their yoga practice. It seems a little bit more accepted. But athletes are doing yoga. Golfers are doing yoga. Golf brings a lot of men to yoga. Back pain brings a lot of men to yoga. And I hate that sometimes it takes pain to bring a man to class, but men need it because they tend to hold their stress on the inside, whereas women, they're more likely to talk to their friends and get it out, but men will hold it inside, and then that wreaks havoc on the physical body. Low back, your organs, all sorts of things can happen when you don't release.
Yeah, show me one more, because I'm having too much fun.
Do you know triangle? Do you remember triangle?
Oh, yeah.
You used to do yoga.
I did used to do yoga.
Yes, and how did you feel when you did yoga?
I felt amazing. And you know what I felt? Honestly, and I'm not just saying this because she's here. I felt focused throughout the day, like I could deal with people better.
That's exactly that's exactly what it's all about, and that's why everyone should do yoga. This triangle is really good because it opens. You remember this one because you feel it in the inner thigh, and then you also can feel it in your side body, and you're getting a nice twist.
Oh, I'm supposed to breathe, right?
Breathe.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, this is so good.
That's really, really good. See, you said you like the warrior pose.
I love the warrior, yeah.
The warrior one.
That's this one and then
that's
this thing,
one.
right?
Warrior two, absolutely.
Yeah.
See, you remember?
And then it's called Hunger Games. I love this. Inner Peace Yoga has 2 locations. Find out more on our website. Thank you, Meghan. It's great to see you.
Thank you so much.
GreatDayGreenCountry.com is the place. Go there.